Hey guys, welcome back to another one of my videos. I haven't done any video in a really long time. I think I made a video about, the Joker, the DC Joker movie figure that based on the 1989 Batman. I think that was the last video that I made. I'm pretty sure that it was. I gotta check my videos, but I haven't had time to do all that because I've been working a lot, But anyway, the last couple of months I've got a lot of Masters of the Universe stuff, and including these guys right here. I think this is the first wave of the Masters of the Universe movie coming out, the Chronicles line. I think so far they released one figure other than the movie ones. I think it was Skeletor, which I do have. I got everything. I got well, not everything, but almost everything. I got many faces here, the sketchbook ones, and I got a few more sketchbook figures also. And also with this same scale, I got some movie figures, which I'll show you guys. I think I made a small little short video on what I got there, and I'll shoot another video showing you guys. Like, I guess that's the first wave. Beastman, Spycore, and He-Man. I'm thinking that's the first wave. At least that's all I could find. So very quickly, let me start over here with Tri-Klops, and we go down the line all the way to Battlecat. I don't know. I don't know how long this video is gonna take. It might take a while. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna try to shoot all this in one video. Hopefully, it won't be no more than 20 minutes, but we'll see. Anyway, very quickly, this Tri-Klops, pretty awesome packaging. It looks like it only comes with one weapon, but we'll see. Anyway, let's open this up. All of this is just going in the trash. I'm not gonna keep the boxes. Well, I'm not gonna keep these figures carded or anything like that. Not like the Origins. So I'm keeping a few of them. When a really whole bunch of them carded. But Masterverse figures or the new line of figures, I'm not gonna keep those carded. It's just just the actual Origins classic figures. So we do have some of these little straps, plastic bands. And I wish they'll do away with these plastic bands. So I guess I don't know who's playing this character, but it does come with some interchangeable hands, as you can see. It's both fisted hands, and I'm pretty sure these are open hands or holding hands. I don't know if the visor can rotate. Don't look like it can. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, it does. It does rotate. So that's pretty cool. It rotates. I'll keep it in the the circle. Not bad. Not a bad figure. Pretty solid figure. I feel that the joint right here is a little loose on this leg. This one is okay. It's just a leg over here. Just maybe that ball joint. It's a little loose. I don't know if you can see it, but just a little loose. It's got nice articulation. So, not bad. And that is an easy fix. What I do is I put a little bit of green paint, just, try to match the paint. Put a little green paint right there so it'll create some friction. That's pretty much it. I shouldn't need too much. That's the way he looks from the back. And oh, can't wait to see this guy in the movie, right? Tri-Klops was one of my favorite villains from Masters of the Universe. And as you can see, nice articulation, also double jointed elbows, so pretty cool. And because of the scope, I'm guessing he's like a sniper or something. I don't know. We're about to find out. But anyway, that is that's Tri-Klops, and that's the back of the card. It's got a Snake Mountain looking pretty cool, man. I'm guessing this is how the movie Snake Mountain is gonna be. And we're about to see that too. In less than a month. Well, a little over a month. Just making sure there's no weapons here, because sometimes the weapons are stored in this space right here. But yeah, don't look like it. Alright, so that's the first figure. Second figure is gonna be He-Man. I'll tell you guys, I forgot. I don't know the names of all these actors. The only one that I know is Jared Leto and Elba, the guy playing Man at Arms. Like, I've seen him in so many movies, Pacific Rim is one of them, but I see him in other movies. I can't remember all of them. What was another movie that he was in? I can't remember. Anyway, that's He-Man right here. Skeletor. And He-Man in the back. With a few poses there. Some of the figures in the line. You got Man at Arms. Tri-Klops that I just reviewed. But I just gave you a quick look at it. Let me see if there's anything in this space right here. Yeah, I mean, that's what you got. You got He-Man. You got the 2 extra hands and his sword. No axe or shield, but that's fine. Just making sure there's nothing in there. It's a lot of boxes to throw away, I tell you that. And you get the background, you see Castle Grayskull. I might keep this for a while, but as you can see, there's Castle Grayskull there. Looking nice. Let me see. Maybe his I'll use these boxes to create a little bit of background. There we go. As I open the every figure here. I think that's it. Oh, the sword. Oh, you can tell, but these figures are also just a little shorter than the regular Masterverse figures. And I didn't bring a Masterverse figure to make a comparison, but yeah, you got the 2 fisted hands. Not much to it, really. I mean, the price go a little too much, but as you can see, there's a little bit of a hole there. I kind of don't like that. Like this part is exposed a little bit, but if you are, if you're posting your figure like that, you probably won't see it, but yeah. There's a little bit of a gap right there, but that's fine. Articulation looks pretty cool. Nice look at He-Man. Yeah, pretty cool. And you got the fisted hands if you like to, but I'm not going to. You know, I really don't need him. He-Man with fisted hands. I want him holding his sword, which I think is the most important part of He-Man. Holding his sword. There you go. A little loose on the waist over here, but not so much. You know, if you're looking at it from up top, you can see that there's a gap. But if you're looking at it like right here, it's not too visible. Right there's good. Yeah. That's He-Man. Just like that. Gotta throw that away. And then you got Man-at-Arms over here. But that I forgot. I can't remember the name. Alva is his last name. I can't remember his first name. Like I said, I know he was in Pacific Rim. Oh man, he was in a few other movies, and I can't remember. I can't recall every movie that he was in. I don't think he was in any of the Marvel movies. Again, got some Grayskull in the background, but that's pretty much it. Nothing there. Just got the straps, I guess. His I guess this is a weapon of choice, right? You got a whole bunch of different weapons you could choose from. But once again, you know, with some fisted hands. But also he comes with a pistol right here, which is pretty nice. I'm guessing, oh yeah, he got not a holster, but he got like a little peg right there, which I guess he can store his weapon. Right there, looking pretty nice. And there is Man-at-Arms, movie Man-at-Arms. Now, so far the articulation and everything, this guy is the best, huh? He's kind of like the best, at least for me so far, because he's not any loose joints, but they're not stuck either, you know. So very nicely done figure. For He-Man is the waist. For Tri-Klops is the right leg or left leg. Let me see if I can get him to hold his weapon. That's like a challenge now, you know. Try to make this figures hold the weapon, but nicely done with the helmet. Pretty cool. And the original colors are, you know, you can really see that this is Man-at-Arms. So yeah, that is Man-at-Arms. Trapjaw. We see Nitila, Evelyn. Who else? Sorcerer. I think is. I pre-ordered those figures, but I can't remember which ones I pre-ordered. Oh, Beastman, of course. Beastman. I think I have Beastman pre-order. Goatman also. It's making an appearance. The one that I was surprised to see was, you know, Card. You know, from last movie, the 1987 movie. I was expecting him to show up, but he is Trapjaw. Looking good so far. You know, it's got all his weapons. I do believe I have all of them right here. Yeah, there's nothing else in here, just in case. I'm checking. Just in case, but there's nothing. Alright. So, Trapjaw was one, and Tri-Klops were my childhood first two movie figures. Also many faces. We were, I want to say, the Christmas of '84. Those were my first three Masters of the Universe figures. And the one that I was really, it was a little challenging for me was Many Faces, because it was a cool figure. But before we talk about him, let's look at Trapjaw here. Very reminiscent of the movie. There's some articulation in the jaw, but not so much. And this guy's got, let me see if all of them got the out crunch. Oh yeah, they do. Yeah, they got the well, not the chest movement. Well, you can see in Matterhorn's He-Man and Tri-Klops, you can't really see it, but you can see it on Trapjaw here. You get the movement on the chest, and yeah, there's articulation in the waist. Pretty cool. Nice. I wonder if they're gonna do the the background story on Trapjaw, you know, before he turned into Trapjaw. But as you can see, you can switch off the arm, get him his sword or knife. But the one that I used to love, I still do, is this one. I don't know. I've always liked this weapon on Trapjaw. But you know, you get to choose which one you want, and you get an extra hand if you wanna, you know, you choose to switch it out. But there it is. One last look. Pretty cool. Well, almost 20 minutes into the video, we still got 2 more to go. So let's try to get that done. I think maybe 10 more minutes. We should be able to finish up with this video. But the next one is the one that I'm really happy to see in the movies. Once again, my favorite character of them all in the Masters of the Universe lore, or you know, he was the one in the toy line, in the cartoons. I wanted to see a Skeletor on every episode. I had all the, I want to say I had all of them. I know I had the first release of Skeletor with I think it was the squishy head, then the head, the hard head, the squishy head, then they got the hard one, and then they had the Skeletor with the battle damage Skeletor with you can change from, you know, from battle damage to different versions. The little roller piece on his chest. I had that one. Then I had the Skeletor with the claws, or the Terror Claw Skeletor, and I also had what was the other one? The one with the dragon on his back. That was my favorite one. That was my favorite Skeletor. I want to say there was another one, but I can't remember. But, you know, I had all of them. As opposed to He-Man, I had Thunder Punch, He-Man, the first release of He-Man, and the Battle Damage, or the He-Man with the roller little thing. And to be honest with you, I still do have those. They're in my attic somewhere. Because I know I have them in totes. I haven't thrown them away. I just, you know, well, I'll give you a look at what I have. What I do have. Over here. This is this is a classic Masters of the Universe Grizzly over here, which I'll make a video on that figure in a minute, or like a comparison with these figures. But as you can see, he looks really awesome, man. I mean, I really like the way he looks in the movie more, but a movie Skeletor, yes, with the blue skin. I don't know, the blue is what I like the most on that figure, and a really nice, really nicely done on the cape over here. It looks pretty cool, and he's got the classic colors, the purple armor and the blue skin, with his havoc staff over here, which looks really awesome too. But as you can see, trying to get to hold the weapons is the problem. You can see the fingernails too on the figure, so he looks pretty cool. He looks pretty cool, but it's hard to get his staff on his hands, you know, get him to hold it. I don't want to break it, but I think I have it. I almost broke it over here, but yeah, trying to get him to hold it. But as you can see, yeah, he looks pretty cool. I think I stressed the staff over here a little bit. Maybe, I don't know. I can get him another one. But yeah, he looks pretty cool. I guess he's using boots this time, so it is what it is. You know, not bad. Yeah. That's the movie Skeletor. And now, the last one. You know, it comes also with his open hands over here. And then the last one over here is going to be Battlecat, which a lot of people are saying that one of the best figures in the whole first wave, but we'll see. I'll be the judge of that. Let me see. Of course, I'm gonna have his, you know, I'm gonna have He-Man sit on Battlecat. Let's see. Let me get the straps. I think that's it. there's Battlecat. Looking really nice. Let me see. Looking like a real beast. I knew that was gonna be the toughest one to open, but man, yeah, people were right about this. There's the face. Lots of articulation on this figure. Reminds me a lot of the classics Battlecat. And this is helmet. Yeah, guys, I think we're gonna reach 30 minutes, so we'll see. But really cool. The paint job is nice. And of course, I'm gonna get He-Man to sit on the saddle over here. Oh man, yeah, that is nice. This is nice. See, nice pictures of Battlecat over here. Arms articulated. 1, 2, 3 points of articulation on every leg. And the jaw is articulated. I believe it, yeah, 1 point of articulation, 2 points of articulation, and then in the neck over here, and also right here. So a lot of movement for Battlecat. And also the tail. Yeah, you can take this armor off. I'm not going to, but yeah, as you can see, it's got movement over here also. Movement in the tail. Yes, pretty well articulated. The jaw is, it's got movement. And the color on the figure is outstanding. So yeah, very cool figures, man. For movie figures, this is really good. Some joints are a little loose. Their weapons are really difficult to, well, in some figures, not in all of them, but Man-at-Arms and Skeletor were the ones that I had problems with. Now the helmet is a little bit of a problem because I'm trying to keep it in there, but it won't stay. So that could be a small little problem. As you can see, it keeps falling. But there you go, guys. That's the first wave of the Masters of the Universe movie coming out. Now, Man-at-Arms on 1 is 10, and he is one of the best. He's one of the best ones, I think, as far as articulation. The one that I like the most, yeah, I'm gonna say is Battlecat. And then number 2 is Trapjaw over here. I like Trapjaw. Yeah. Let me see. The one that I like the least. Ah, man, difficult. I'm guessing it would be between Man-at-Arms and Tri-Klops. It's not a bad figure, but it's, I think the Trapjaw, Skeletor, and Trapjaw, Skeletor, and Battlecat are the most the ones that I like the most. I'm gonna say Man-at-Arms, He-Man, Tri-Klops, Skeletor, Trapjaw, and Beastman. From the least that I like to the one that I like the most. I think Beastman is the one that I like the most. Anyway, 30 minutes on this video. I'm gonna Don't want to waste any more of you guys' time. And just a small little comparison here, because my vintage Grizzlord compared to these other figures over here. Pretty awesome. Really cool. The only thing is that I stress the plastic right there, as you can see. It's not that much. I mean, it's not noticeable, to be honest. Not that noticeable, but I know. I know it's there. But anyway, that is pretty much it for this video. Can't wait for this movie. Hopefully, it'll be a good movie to watch. But anyway, 30 minutes. I haven't done a video in a while, but I came back with 30 minutes of Masters of the Universe goodness over here. Anyway, this is pretty much it for this video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.